Singing the national anthem will be mandatory in schools under a new Northern Territory government policy. Matt Cunningham has been speaking to the Education Minister in the top end. Matt, the government has its clear reasons for making this move.
It says this is all about national pride and instilling national pride in students, something the government of the day, the Country Liberal Party government, says was lost under the former Labor administration. In fact, they've accused the former Labor government of watering down national pride in our schools. This policy announced today will make it mandatory for students to sing the national anthem at school assemblies. There are 4 versions of that anthem that have been sent out to schools. They're the only 4 that are allowed to be sung. They want students to stand while singing. They want them to sing both the first and second verse of our national anthem, and they say that the national anthem must be sung in English. Now, I did ask the Minister, well, what would happen in, say, North East Arnhem Land community if the students got together, perhaps a school choir, and came up with a version of the anthem that sung part of it in the local Indigenous language. Here's what she had to say.
What we need to instil is that they learn the national anthem in English. If they want to go and choose to sing it in their home language at another time, that's fine, and they learn it that way. But what we're saying is learn it in English. We know that when you go and leave school and get a job, you need to learn, English is the language that we speak right across Australia. So we want it learnt in English, but I acknowledge that in some of the Arnhem Land places, and I've certainly been to areas where they do the bilingual education, that I'm sure they will learn it in their language.
There's been a bit of a mixed reaction to this announcement today. A lot of people supporting the government's move, saying they have concerns that some of those, national pride issues have fallen by the wayside in schools. Others questioning whether this is something that should be a priority for the government, given some of the pretty ordinary results we're seeing come out of Northern Territory schools, whether the government should be more focused on academic performance rather than this sort of issue. Also a bit of a controversy over the second verse, Kieran, and whether we need to be singing the second verse. I'm not sure what you're like on the second verse, but I know that students in NT schools are now going to have to be polishing up their knowledge of the second verse of Advance Australia Fair.
Okay, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon.